Yeah, I got some Sopranos to get back to.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it now.
You don't know my life.
All
right. Stupid. All right, guys, this is a Nerdz review recap here, and we're going to go over the Winter Soldier, the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 4. Haha, I thought I wasn't going to do it, but I did it.
Damn, I thought he missed it.
Knew it was coming.
All right, so we actually had a crazy debate, not recorded, about this episode because there was a lot going on.
I know.
Finally happened. Finally got US Agent to start flipping. And if I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but after he took the serum and stuff, if you noticed, like, he was doing all this neck movement, his hand was twitching after he took your boy out. It was like a little subtle.
Oh, yeah.
I just rewatched the episode. I was like, wait, he's really off the
deep end. Oh, he's gone. I knew he was gone when he was pacing, bro. It was over when he was pacing.
Yeah, he just needed.
Yeah, he was tripping. He was tripping before he even took it.
Yeah,
he's already not 100%.
You ain't never been in that situation in real life where you know your homie's about to fight and he's just pacing like, all right, when am I gonna do this? When am I gonna do this? I'm doing it.
Yeah, because at first,
that's all it was. I saw it coming like a mile
we all
away.
thought he'd had the serum before or whatever, but I see how they did subtle differences or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he tries to he goes off on the decent. Yeah, but he
got whooped up on a few times. He was like, all right.
Yeah, Battlestar is able to reel him in a little bit. Like when dude spit in his face, he was about to go off, and Battlestar's held the show. He's like, don't. He should let him go on that, but he's still like,
you can't be doing it.
Right. And then when he was trying to calm down, he was like, Timmy. He's like, hey, man, Timmy. He's like, yeah, man, let him talk it out. He was like pacing. I knew something was up when he was pacing back and forth.
I know,
he was he said, nah, man, 3 minutes is enough. I was like, oh, all right, sure.
He said that.
Not really, but
he kind of said it. It was like, I'm running up in there. It was like, calm yourself. Like,
it went from
this particular issue. It's like he has no wins. Plus, he has in this situation for this case they're doing, it's like you have no wins. Like you've done nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, I gotta stop all this. You know what led up to that moment right then and there?
What's that?
Is the fact that he got whooped and they don't have superpowers.
But he been getting whooped.
The Milaje got in that ass.
The doors are Milaje.
They're not.
As you believe,
they're not soldiers. But not superpowered, but they gutter.
Bro, the DM is in the DM, bro. They was going look. They robbed Captain America. They was gonna take this nigga's shield, but they was like, nah, leave that shit. We don't need it.
Yeah, that would have been. Bro, I wish they kind of would have, because that would have been the ultimate. He would have really lost it.
It was not even worth raiding and stealing and pillaging from.
Hold on, who was it Saturday that said if they did that, who's gonna go?
Nobody's invading.
I don't know who said it.
No, this is what I said. No, this is what I said. I said this. It wouldn't be worth taking because of who supports and looks up to it. So if you take Cap's shield, good or bad reason, somebody who's more powerful than him is probably going to be like, we need that back though, for real. Ooh. And it might be diplomatic. Well, technically, and now the old Cap is an Avenger, so I don't know if technically he's an Avenger. And also, it's the whole U.S. government. There's no way the U.S. government's going to be like, oh, that's cool, that's fine.
No, they would have just retired it. Because, like I said, the U.S. is not going against Wakanda. Wakanda had
probably not.
They just had a global plot.
But I guarantee you somebody's going to be like, hey, we need to, can we
get
that,
enough
please?
For Wakanda.
Nope.
I think they do if they can pull the Avengers into it. If not, then no. But you're right, no.
Black Panther's an Avenger too. That would just been a conversation. And
you're not
everybody else Thor.
No.
I really don't care about.
That's what I'm saying. But when Panther be like, go ahead and give it back. But when Panther be like, hey, y'all get back to we're retired to Cap.
But if he was if he didn't like the new Cap either, if he didn't like the new Cap either, he
wouldn't get back to him.
He would just keep it. That's what I'm saying. They would melt it down.
I'm saying the government would be like, we're gonna have to have it. Like, it's especially if it goes public. America, remember America. Are they really letting that go? Yeah. Especially if it's public.
But
they're
look,
not letting it go.
they would have to create a fake one because they could not make an aggression against Wakanda without severe.
You gotta look at the state of the world. Like the government's already shaky, like who's in charge and stuff like that. So America ain't got the bone to be like, all right, they barely, people just coming back from the blip.
Right now, ain't no Iron Man.
Ain't no Iron Man.
They got Cody.
That's really all they had. Captain America and Iron Man. War Machine ain't getting into that. He ain't flying no Wakanda. He know better.
Cody Rhodes, War Machine.
He's gonna be like,
he's like, no, they real over there. He's like,
by myself.
They real over there.
Y'all ain't upgraded my guns since the second movie. What?
I'm good.
Nah, I'm cool.
I'll tell you this. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
Well, like Wakanda got a shield back.
I'm not saying that win. Not saying they lose. There's no way the country of America, if it goes public, just accepts it. I don't think it's going to be that simple. That's all I'm saying. It's not going to be that simple.
I don't disagree.
Very easily market scheme cut up because Wakanda's not going to make a press conference about it. Yeah. America can cover it up with media covers. They would
give them another shield and say it is.
I'll give you that. If it doesn't go public, no, they're gonna sit that one out.
It'll be some underground like we heard.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if it went public, if they happen to be someone with the cameras, I'm like, hey, we can't let.
They would just got their feeling because Black Panther came on. He's like, oh, we took back our vibranium y'all stole in the first place, huh? What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when that shield made by,
I made a cup out of it.
When that shield made by Tony's father,
Howard Starks. Yeah, but he found like they got this rare material.
Yeah, I don't know how he got there. So my thing is, he might. I don't know how he got there. So I'm like, for the shield. I don't know how he got there. So it's like you.
Hey man. Hey, we're not gonna have her coming up in here. She's in the background, bro. Dog. Hey man.
She's caught up too. She watching with me. She called up.
It's our time. ain't no fifth box over here. I don't see no fifth box.
First podcast with Lewis, it's like you're not here right now. You're not. He's like, I'm not in this one. Well, I will say it was like, nah, you can't.
He came in every 5 minutes. Hey, nah, bro. I wish we had video. I wish we had video on that first one because he's like, I was like, put your hand down.
Like, no, you're not here. Griff was like, no, you're not here. You're not here.
He kept saying it.
Like I said, when she took it, it was funny because it was like me and her having a conversation about this. Cap is a soldier who's seen war and all that, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, Dora Milaje, where they have the edges, I think they train from childhood.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm 18 and joining the service. So by the time you're 18, she's been through 3 different levels of basic training before you've even started the first one.
Yeah.
With no projectiles. So it's like they're going to be better fighters from the jump.
So you got
Wakanda's fighting. Wakanda still fights border war.
Yeah. So it's
better tech, better armor.
Yeah, better. That's good. Better
skill.
Tech, better like training, probably all that stuff.
And they probably train multiple martial arts. I think Black Panther himself is like a super martial artist.
Yeah.
Ain't no way he don't train them to do the same.
They're supposed to have ancient martial arts that's supposed to have been forgotten and stuff. He's supposed to know all that stuff.
And you got to remember too, they're probably not eating just regular chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, they're
probably getting
pure African herbs,
vitamin. Oh yeah, they eating good.
Mm-hmm.
Like our pre-workout to them is water. Like that's what y'all drink. We stronger. We strong. So it's like you're not. So they're not superhuman, but they're at that line where it's like they're the top of probably human ability.
You see Bucky.
So it's like
Falcon tried to stay out of it. At first they was like, "Hey man, that's on you. You fighting them."
It was like, he said he looked at him. You don't want. He's like, you don't want them problems. He tried to tell him, and he was like, all right. And when he touched the shoulder, I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, these ain't your friends. You can't touch everybody's shoulder.
Dog, I knew he was going to do it.
Look, hold on. Look. That wasn't even a friendly touch of shoulder.
Yeah, he tried to like authority.
That was like an authoritative.
Like what Bane did to boy. Like Bane did to boys. Like, you think that makes you have power on me type?
He said, do you feel in charge? But Dora, she said, we have jurisdiction wherever we go. When someone looks at you in the face and says that, it's like,
what's what killed me though? It's like you ain't even supposed to be here, bro. How you gonna tell me you ain't got no authority?
Because that's an unsanctioned mission, not American soil.
Remember, they're off the books right now.
What you said?
Yeah, so it's like you don't start beef with like a whole nother force who you don't want problems with.
But I'll give Lewis his props.
And he tried to, but see, they tried to warn him. Gotta warn him.
But I'll give Lewis his props because
Zemu dipped out.
last week on the episode, he said they would work out a deal with him. They gave him 8 hours to try to fix it. It's like, all right, we're gonna bust up your stuff. You got 8 hours to get what you need out of your boy. Then we coming.
Yeah.
And they gave him a full
Hey,
hour. And she had a squad
And
with her.
all the samples got destroyed too. And the samples got destroyed.
How smooth though was that slide out the door when that shit was going down?
Hey, Zemo, it's Zemo, right, with a Z.
Yeah. Let me get up.
My man
Let me
was
get
like,
up out of her.
When nobody looking, that always
slide
gets me, like when people start fighting, I was like, but
that goes back to your Cap chasing her, chasing them down and shit, and not like how you not see her walk past you.
no, he's not focused. I'm trying to tell you, he's one of those guys when they gave him listen, no, not that. We ain't get to that. What I'm saying is this. No, I'm talking about his whole character, not that. The whole character. Look, he might have fought these wars, he's trained, but then you start realizing you're not as good as we were led to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, all that aside, he's not as good as they try to make him seem.
Yeah,
like, he's really not.
You're given a mission to do this. You have one task or something to do. Something else maybe you have to scramble.
He focuses on everything else.
Yeah, he's not a real leader like that to be like.
No,
he has no real diplomacy.
Well, and it's a different element of war he's down in. Like,
different. All you gotta do is worry about your protecting
I hate to say it,
people.
Human war is different from superpowered country people and people who fought aliens. Like, bro, you ain't never seen none of that.
Also, this was much more like espionage spy work. So it's kind of like you can't just shoot your way through this. You can't shoot your way through this one. So it's like he's not as good. Like Cap was much more. Sorry, the real Cap, Steve Rogers, was way more strategic. And this guy's more like he's not. Like he's not. Like now I'm looking at him like, why y'all choose him? Like
because he was the All-American.
He was on paper. They just checked off all the boxes.
Yeah, but it don't. Some of his parts don't match like you think they will.
Hey man, we know how about people be getting the job and qualified, man.
I know he knew somebody that we know how it works.
So, like you said, that couple of last episodes, you know who my dad is?
Like, you know who I am?
You know who I am?
I know. Yeah, I don't care. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You spit in my face and then dribble, you gotta see me. You gotta see me.
But
yes, but not if you're Cap.
But we see
again, that goes back to the other discussion.
Look, he didn't care until he put that shield in that chest.
So Zemo playing these mind games pretty deep. What do you think his end
what part
is?
of the shield in the chest? You mean the hit?
What?
Who?
His? Who's in game?
Quit muting yourself. What are you talking about? Why are you gonna
He
mute
froze
yourself?
on me.
Griff froze.
I froze?
Yeah, you were freezing for a second. You're good now, I think.
No, I said Tatum put himself on mute. Yeah, what did he say? He's trash. All right. Anyway, like I was saying.
No, I was talking in a comment to Lee's shield.
I hate you. All right. So where y'all think Zemo's playing? What's going on with your boy? Because clearly, he's playing. He's still trying to kill all the super soldiers. Because he was trying to get the location before the kids
that he could see.
Yep.
Does he want to be Does he want to be like? I don't know if he just wants just to be a ruler.
His goal is he has to get the power broker. He has to get the power broker.
Yeah, that's what he wants. I think he might want to become take over.
That might be the end goal. And if he gets down there, there's no U.S. jurisdiction down there. Even though
Dora Milaje just want to put his mask on. That's all he wants.
I know what baseball.
That's a leather mask too. That's a leather mask.
He just wants to put the mask on.
That leather mask, bro.
He just wants to put that mask on and roll out. He likes that shit. You see it in that episode, man. They made that so perfect.
A leather mask on, I've never seen a leather mask like that.
I thought I had an idea
it's hard
who the power broker is. Every time they do those commercials for that global
are you saying the global person over that is the power broker? Like that's the same
because
thing,
it seems like every time they talk about the power broker, that commercial comes on and stuff like that, and you hear that voice. I was like, whoever that voice is probably the power broker. But they say I think it might tie into what the Mandarin and stuff like that. I heard.
I know because they destroyed what the Mandarin was supposed to be. They destroyed it completely.
Well, he's supposed to be the real one in the Shang-Chi.
Oh, because that character's still around. That character never died like the original guy. Yeah, you're right, because he never got killed or anything.
Yeah, but the real one, he was going to meet the real one. He's supposed to be in Shang-Chi. like because that 10 Rings organization. So that's going to be the gang order. I think they said that.
Yes,
might
the
tie
10.
in,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, great. Listen,
I think that might be the power broker. And when Carter called them to check up on, tell them like, hey, the power broker's pissed or whatever, something's going on, or whatever. When they went to go meet your girl, and she wanted to set them up to kill Cap. If you notice, like she had like more bruises, like her lip was busted, and I was like,
okay.
I was like, what fights are you getting in over her? Because she didn't take no licks for real when they was escaping from that lab.
I saw that. Yeah, I was like, why she hurt again?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, why she hurt again? That they punishment? They get actual.
I guess I was like, was she fighting up? I wonder if they're gonna go back to that episode.
True, yeah.
Like she getting into it with the power brokers people. It's like, yeah, he's pissed.
I can see that. One thing that I still don't. Something I wanted to mention. The girl herself. When she was talking to Falcon, Black Falcon.
Yeah.
There's something about her that's kind of like off to me, but I think maybe the serum they have is not perfected. Because when I look at how Cap was kind of like twitching, then I look at how I burned these people alive, but then like I know for a fact that the dead mama didn't want me to do that. Like there's a contrast, and I'm like, but then the other guy she's with, they seem more stable. So I'm like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Why does it seem like half of them is off? The other half seem like, but I don't. Maybe since we haven't seen her two henchmen, like we really see them like they're really deep dive into one.
They keep bringing it up every time they have a speech. So, like the serum makes you, if you're already some way, the serum just keeps that part of you. So like, if you're already a cool person, it keeps you mellow. If you're like Cap, if you crazy, it's going to just accentuate that crazy. Just say it like they said with the Red Skull. He was already a bad dude when he was already crazy. He was already going to go.
Oh yeah, he was already part of the Hydra. He was insane.
So I think your girl was already going through whatever emotional thing, and that just accentuated that, and that's why she flipped. And then, they tried to make you root for like the Flag Smasher, make him some type of neutral, like Killmonger was, where you're like, I could be on his. I can't really be on their side. It's hard. Like I tried to care for. I was like, oh okay. I was like, y'all ain't give enough episodes to build their characters up. I'm like, nah, man, y'all ain't have to.
For the burning building.
Yeah, that happened too quick.
For the burning building, I'm like.
Yeah, it made sense. I was like, okay, they just Robin Hood. But as soon as they did that, I was like,
Of course you do. But it was like, no, it was kind of like when they did Game of Thrones, when it was like, Daenerys is going to go crazy now. I'm like, Daenerys shouldn't have went crazy yet. She should, like, Daenerys in Game of Thrones shouldn't have went crazy. Like, not yet. Not yet.
Well, nah.
For me, it was like,
they ain't gone full Daenerys, though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, it's like, the jump to me. Because then when you talk to her, see her about it, she even herself has not been like, I justify it for A, B, or C reason. Even she doesn't have like, this was the reason I did it and they deserved it. Like she still, even herself hasn't even said it. So it's like, and then the other two didn't say it. So it's like,
not true.
So she said they deserved it, and then she said why?
She kind of alludes to why she did what she did.
Yeah, when she was leaving, she was like,
she was talking.
She was like, this is supposed to be for people, and you guys are just holding on to it.
No, I don't know. They're holding on to it. And now you have it to take it to give it to them. They no longer have the power, and they're tied up and defeated.
Yeah, that was trash.
So
but at least she seems like she was somewhat hurt about it. Like Daenerys was just like,
no, that's right. But this is what I'm saying. It would make more sense if you would have killed them trying to get it. You literally took everything.
Yeah, man, she trash. We get
everything. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't.
I think it was kind of more bad rap. Like I said, if this was like episode 6 and she made that kind of switch, like started getting more extreme, I just felt it was kind of early for her to be like, I don't like you no more.
Because when Falcon talked to her, she was way more level-headed. He was like, "You call my sister?" And she was like,
said, like that on top of that.
And then she said, okay, I wouldn't go hurt her. I just want to make sure you know I was serious. And my thing was, even when she said it, she was saying it kind of like when you tell a kid, say sorry. Sorry. Like, it was like, she said, I didn't mean it, but it was like.
Yeah. I think it's just.
No, I don't think she did mean it.
No, she didn't, because when she got off the phone, her face changed quick. She was like.
Yeah, because she was like, I didn't really want it. But my thing is, because she's willing to, like, she does when she goes, then she comes back. It's like she kind of reaches up and comes back. Because my thing
sometimes you got to make a statement.
Make that statement to power broker then. Make it to not the level 1
She
guards.
did by robbing his shit.
And left and ran.
Yeah, but they
give
still
that
scared
same
of him.
energy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
They
it
scared
almost
of him.
seemed like
Do they even know who the power broker is?
They have to.
I
I
don't
think
know
she
if
know. I
anybody
think she
knows.
probably used to work for him or something like that. That's how they got access to steal the
I
stuff.
can see that.
Like the
I
others
kinda
might
see
not have
that.
got that
Maybe.
close. She
Maybe.
probably was close to him enough to steal the stuff. That's why he got her direct number. Like, you know, you're gonna die sooner or later.
Yeah, because remember, she was texting direct. This one on internet email. This one on email.
She did get that text.
Yeah.
Well, like direct, like I'm talking to you, like you. I'm coming to see you.
Funny.
So
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see that. I want to see that square up. I want to see how when he or she, whoever this person is, finally pops up. I think that's gonna be something, and I don't think, like you said, it's not gonna be a stranger. This ain't gonna be no. I don't think it's gonna be no brand new person. It's gonna be somebody we know or we forgot about. We're gonna be like,
yeah, it's gonna be. You know what? It'd be funny if they pull like Spider-Man Far From Home, like have all the Mysterio's little squad people from like old movies back. I was like, this side character that got yelled at. That's the power broker.
It would make sense because the power broker, even though it's a dope character, remember they tucked away in this like pirate island.
Yeah.
So they're not over a whole country. So like it's dope, but it's still not a big power vacuum where they are. So it's a small character can fit there.
It might be something like people. I don't think it's going to be Thunderbolt Ross or something. I heard somebody say something like that, but I don't think it's going to be him. I think it's going to be somebody who probably worked for the government or something like that. That's probably on an old movie or show. But then the blip happened, and they just took advantage. So it's like the world's out of care. I might as well get money. I still got some ties. I know some.
I could be that G out here.
Yeah.
I could be that G out here. Because the fact is, that's why I thought she was her, that she was it, Sharon, because she went there, and we know fact she ain't been there long.
Right.
And then they was like, how you already in Hightown? And you was U.S. government. Like, you wasn't an outlaw. You was government.
Like we was talking about. Yeah, that's one thing. I forgot. I keep thinking we talked about on here, but we was... She was at the funeral of Tony Stark. They were all together, and somewhere between there, they let her get exiled.
And I'm like, that was weird to me. Yeah, is that what we call a plot hole? Or is she...
No, they just trashed.
Oh, or is she an inside person, and she never was exiled?
She was exiled. I think she was
shit.
She's
the power broker and playing.
She's been killing too many people, like just to be just undercover.
As soon as they left the funeral, everybody was getting their stamps. You know, like you go through the the music part. That was like, "You're good, you're good." Sharon came through.
I'm saying like she's there, like
you gotta go.
Hey, listen, go ahead and run over here because you're not legal right now.
You know what's hilarious though? It's like you going to jail for stealing their weapons, and you know it's like, but those are dudes who use the weapons. Why ain't they? You took them though.
That's why I think maybe
it was there. They the criminals. They got out of jail.
Like them. That's why I think maybe she was, or unless she was undercover for somebody, and that somebody she was undercover for got killed, and like she can't go back because her handler's gone. I don't know. I feel like there's more to her character basically.
Everybody knew her. She was part. Remember when they was in the UN? Like she's known.
That's what I'm saying. Like that. How can she be exiled? And she was like, that's why I don't get, like, she's at the funeral. Like,
but technically, that was like the last remnants of S.H.I.E.L.D., so maybe she didn't get taken over the sword, and she was in that limbo. So I don't know who she was working for in between, but she still had access. She used her key card, and that's what they was like, yeah, I was Sharon that stole that stuff. She was the last one to bust in. Stupid.
Sharon did it. We know.
Stupid. Why use your card?
Anyway, we got less than a minute, so.
Everybody good? They got their thoughts out?
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all going to the other one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I ain't doing it on that one.
Like, subscribe. Thanks for joining. See y'all next week.
What they said.
No punches. No punches.
We out.